Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to share with you 6 tips that have really helped me in retirement life. But first, some context. Retirement planning has two main aspects. There is the financial aspect, and then there is the lifestyle and well-being aspect. Both of these are essential in our retirement planning. And I've already done a number of videos on the financial aspect, and I will do some more in the future because having enough financial resources in retirement is absolutely essential. But for today's video, these tips will be devoted to the lifestyle aspect as well as your personal well-being. So here are my 6 tips, and let's get started. Number 1, pick a retirement date and commit yourself to it. That's right, just go ahead and pick a date, a target date, and commit yourself to that target date. Just go ahead and say, I'm going to retire when I reach a certain age or in a certain year or whatever you choose, and then commit yourself to that particular target date or finish line. It's important that we have a target date in our retirement planning for a number of reasons. First of all, it gives you a specific goal to work towards. Secondly, it motivates you to accelerate your savings before you reach the finish line. And then another benefit is that it lowers the likelihood that you'll get caught up in that never-ending cycle of just one more year and just one more year and just one more year. If you see the finish line approaching, you have a target to work towards, a financial goal that you can build up towards, and when the day gets there, you're less likely to say, nah, I'm just going to keep on working one more year. Now, myself, I retired over 3 years ago, and I chose the month of January to retire. And here's why. As everybody knows, January is the beginning of a brand new year. It represents everything new. And for me, selecting the month of January, and particularly January the 1st, also represented the beginning of a brand new life for me. So I set January 1st as my target date, and as the previous year was winding down during the holidays, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas and all of those things, I could feel the anticipation building, and there was a crescendo building. And I was anticipating it more and more and more, and this crescendo of excitement was really beginning to build up. And then January 1st came, and lo and behold, I pulled the trigger and I did it. And now my former life is just fading into the rearview mirror, and it's been fantastic ever since. So number 1, just pick a retirement date and commit yourself to it. Number 2, don't worry about retirement boredom. It doesn't exist. It's a myth. I'll say that another way. The most boring day in retirement is still better than the best day at work. There's no shortage of things to do, places to go, and people to see. I have a full menu of things to do, and I never run out. When people ask me, well, what do you do with all that free time that you have on your hands? My answer is, all of the things that I couldn't do when I was working full time. That's what I do. And I do that every single day. Listen to this. After more than 3 years of being retired, I haven't had a boring day yet. But I will admit, before I retired, I had plenty of boring days at work. Haven't you? The monotony of boring days at work that seem to never end can just drive you crazy. And now, all of my energy is devoted to the things that I want to do, and this is enormous to my sense of well-being. Number 3, here's my 3rd best tip to help you in retirement life. If you don't know what you're going to do in retirement, do this. Pursue yourself. That's right, just pursue yourself. And here's what I mean. Make it your purpose and make it your mission to become the healthiest, happiest, most healed, and best version of yourself that you can possibly become. Get well. Let your mind be healed. Just retire. Be free. Live. Reinvent. Engage with yourself. And if you'll do these things, eventually the right path will reveal itself. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And I'll tell you this, what you find yourself doing 2 or 3 years after you have retired is likely going to be a lot different than what you were doing on day one when you retired. Know why? Because after you retire, it is a journey of self-discovery. That's why. So, if you don't know what, the third tip is, if you don't know what you're going to do in retirement, make it your mission and make it your purpose to just pursue yourself, and eventually the right path will reveal itself. All right, moving along. Number 4, don't drift into failing health or debilitation. I'll say that again. Don't drift into failing health or debilitation. If your age right now is, say, 58, 60, or 62, something like that, sometime within the next 20 years or so, your health is going to fail. And you're going to become feeble and you're going to become frail. Now, that's coming for all of us. It's inevitable. It's going to happen to every single one of us. And what I'm trying to say here is, don't just drift into that state. Don't drift into debilitation. Even if we know it's coming, just don't drift there. The best years of your life can be lived right now. So you want to seize the moment. You don't want to drift into debilitation, because you're just going to miss out on too much life if you do that. You want to seize the moment while you have the chance, because we're all running out of time. You may have heard the phrase before, carpe diem. That's Latin for the phrase, seize the day. And that's exactly what we need to do. We need to seize the day while we have the chance. And we want to seize the moment. We want to seize the opportunity. We want to be able to seize the youth of our senior years before time runs out. I'll tell you something. Life humbles you as you age. And it gives you a lot of wisdom too. And you reach a point in life when you realize that you wasted a lot of your life on a lot of nonsense when you were younger. And it also helps you realize that these final 2 decades or so of your life are your last chance and your last opportunity to live your best life. So, carpe diem, seize the day. Don't just drift into poor health or debilitation. Number 5, replace chaos with calm. Replace the chaos in your life with calm. Now, you know the world is such a noisy place, right? The workplace environment is such a noisy place. The world is filled with negative news and negative people. You have negative news that runs in 24 hours a day news cycles. And when you expose yourself to enough of that, it just wears you down. In addition to all that noise, we all have these loud voices that are speaking to us. And I used to have these loud voices that were telling me that I needed to hustle all the time, and I needed to go big or go home. I needed to reach my goals and improve, build, acquire, hustle, compete, grasp for more in life, go big, go home, or go home. You should be crushing it all the time, and you should be sacrificing your health for the sake of the company or for the sake of your career. That's the chaos of our lives. But you know something about me? I'm happiest in the place where calm lives. I'm absolutely the happiest in the place where calm lives. Do you know what happiness is? Happiness is an uncrowded beach. That's what happiness is. Look back there. That's what happiness is. It's an uncrowded beach. Being away from the clamor and the chaos and the noise. Happiness for me is being in an uncrowded anywhere for that matter. When I retired, I silently stepped out of the race that I'd never really wanted to be in and found my own lane. And I'm in my own lane right now, and I'm enjoying it. And then number 6, give yourself permission to break the patterns in your life that no longer serve you. Give yourself permission to break the patterns in your life that no longer serve you. Now, what do I mean by that? What do I mean by patterns? I'm talking about things like alarm clocks, daily routines, hustling, bad relationships that are draining on you or that drag you down, expectations, the expectations of other people, the sense of urgency all the time. All of these are life patterns that at some point they no longer serve us. Now, if these things no longer serve you, give yourself permission to be done with them. It's okay. Just be done with that stuff. It's really okay to be done with it. Imagine waking up in the morning with a sense of calm in your life as you start the day knowing that you have guarded yourself, you have guarded your time, and you have guarded your schedule and done so guilt-free. Imagine no longer carrying the weight of other people's expectations and actually getting the things done each day that you would like to do. Now that's what retirement life is all about. So those are my 6 tips. Pick a retirement date and commit yourself to it. And that's really, really important if you ask me. Number 2, don't worry about retirement boredom. It doesn't exist. It's a myth. Number 3, if you don't know what to do in retirement, pursue yourself. And eventually the right path will reveal itself. And then, number 4, don't drift into failing health or debilitation. Number 5, replace the chaos with calm. And then number 6, give yourself permission to break free of the patterns that are no longer serving you. Well, that's all for now. I'm Ronnie. Take care, and we're going to see you next time.